Good afternoon and good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining in for our session today. I'm Alan Carvalho, part of the event marketing team at Gupshup, and your host for today. Join me in welcoming our speakers, Pavan Wudali from Product Marketing and Prince Sharma from Product Management. Today's session is part of the Learn with Gupshup series. Learn with Gupshup is a virtual learning series which promises fluff-free, practical content on everything conversational messaging, featuring tips and tricks, how-tos, and masterclasses. This means you go back with actionable learnings that you can apply to solve your unique business problems and elevate your customer experience. In our first episode today, Pavan and Prince will be taking you through a live demo on how Haus Kinder unlock the power of conversational commerce on WhatsApp. So feel free to drop your questions in the Q&A tab. Our speakers will address them all after the session. Over to you, Pavan.
Thanks, Alan, for the wonderful introduction. Hello, everyone. Welcome. As just mentioned, today we bring to you a very interesting topic on conversational commerce on WhatsApp. And this is what we are going to talk about. We begin with understanding what exactly conversational commerce is, why WhatsApp, then the real key takeaway for all of you attending this webinar, where my fellow speaker, Prince, will show you a live demo of how one of our customer, Haus Kinder, leverages WhatsApp for commerce. And then we'll round it up with some more powerful use cases for businesses like you. So before we dive in right into the presentation and the demo, we have a quick poll question for you. So let us all say hi to Alan again. Thanks, Alan. Thanks for bringing up the poll question. Great. So here we would like to understand which are the commerce channels you mostly use today. All right.
Yeah.
So looks like we have some interesting responses lined up. Great. All right. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome.
Great.
Let us see the responses. Alan, would you be able to show that?
Yeah, I'll share the results.
That's great. Now, what do we see? A big percentage of our audience here are preferring online or e-commerce stores, which can be any of the messaging apps as well, right? That's great. Or even apps. And a large chunk do prefer apps and us email, and I do see WhatsApp and Instagram are standing out as well. Great. I think these insights would certainly help as we talk more. Let's get started. Thanks, Alan.
Thank you, Pavan.
Great. So let's get started. So to understand what conversational commerce is, we need to understand the two most important aspects of business when it comes to customer engagement. One is customer acquisition. And then once you have acquired a customer, how do you engage them, right? That's very important. When it comes to channels where businesses can acquire customers, primarily we have the websites. But there are obvious challenges, including optimizing a website and also advertising it to show against your competitors. This in itself today has become quite expensive. And we all know about mobile apps, right? Out of the thousands of apps, it isn't very easy to ensure that the user keeps your app on his or her phone. Since we all know that as a user, I personally would like to have limited apps on my phone. So app adoption and app discovery are some of the biggest challenges today we face as a business. So essentially there's a channel, and then over time, it becomes more and more expensive to acquire new customers on it, right? Now, welcome to the world of messaging apps, right? Which all of us use, be it a business or a user. In the last few years, what all of us have seen that there has been a fundamental shift in the way customers interact with businesses. Users typically no longer want to download a number of apps on their mobiles, right? Conversational apps today are fast replacing websites and apps as the main interface between businesses and customers. Today, people want to communicate with brands in the same way they communicate with friends and family. Hence, it has become imperative for businesses like you to reach users where they already are present. That's very important today. So we were just speaking about reaching where the customers are, right? So where are the customers today? Where is everyone? The answer is WhatsApp. So according to WhatsApp, more than 175 million people message a business on WhatsApp every day. And more than 40 million people view a business catalog each month. I'm certainly sure that you'd agree that these are some wonderful numbers. What this has done is that it has allowed businesses to have one-on-one conversations with their customers on their most preferred channel. As WhatsApp continues to expand the range of services it offers to businesses, it is increasingly seen not just as an engagement or a customer support tool, right? But a platform to enable conversational commerce, what we just spoke about. Customers today want to engage with businesses across their buyer journey on WhatsApp. It can be for, say, discovering new products from your brand, or to stay notified where their favorite items are, when their favorite items are back in stock, to get shipping options for their purchase, or even for processing a return. So this has given rise to the concept of WhatsApp commerce, which is a game changer when it comes to the capabilities it offers to sell products to customers using WhatsApp as a channel. Okay, so you would say, hey, we have heard about all what you can do with conversational commerce. Let us talk about how simple and easy it is to achieve this on WhatsApp, right? That's what we are here to talk about. So WhatsApp commerce solution creates an end-to-end shopping experience for your customer, all within WhatsApp, which basically enables businesses to engage shoppers with tailored two-way conversational experiences. It enables better product discovery, right? Including buyer guidance and instant checkout, which has a very direct impact on the overall conversions. And finally, it acts as a personal shopping assistant to upsell, cross-sell, and provide an overall superior support experience. So how do you do all this? Let us dig in a little more deeper. So for a user speaking on a messaging channel like WhatsApp, there are two things which are on offer here, which is multi-product messages and single product messages, which make the journey of the user and the entire discovery and the engagement easy. Also, these can be customized based on a user's preference than them having to browse through an entire product inventory, which is very tough. So let's talk about multi-product messages. So multi-product messages, as you see on the screen where there's a list of products are displayed as a catalog, it can contain a selection of up to 30 items from a business inventory. They also allow the user to browse the catalog or even navigate to a specific category. We'll show it more when we talk about the demo. Let us also talk about single product messages, where you can see an image of a bread loaf displayed on your screen, right, as a complete product detail page. So this can have a title, a price tag, and a description of what exactly the product does. You can also add a few images to add to it to give it a very complete picture. From here, the user has two choices. They can, as you can see, they can add the item to the cart, which we'll talk about a little later, or they can ask a question about a product where they can message a business to know more about the product with the message business button. Now here you can have a support desk or even a bot replying to these messages to answer your query. It can be a product related query or a support related one, right? Now let's talk about the shopping cart experience, right? After you have viewed the products, you have checked the product messages. After viewing the products, a customer can add them to their shopping cart and send that cart to the business saying, hey, this is the item I want to buy. So let's say you as a business are running a store on Shopify. You can send the cart to the user on WhatsApp for them to view the list of products or services you provide, right? Even something like you can trigger automated abandoned cart recovery alerts. You can see a notification about a rainbow mug on the screen, and also generate a payment link directly to WhatsApp. All this completely inside WhatsApp, native to it, right? Now that we have an understanding of the commerce offering on WhatsApp, let me pass it on to Prince, who will give us a preview of how brands are using it in the real world. Prince, over to you.
Hey, thanks a lot, Pavan. Yeah, this sets a very good context as what are the different features in WhatsApp commerce. I'll just quickly dive right in and dive right into the demo. And I'll start my screen share now. Right? Okay. So let me just quickly run you through Haus Kinder as a brand, right? So as you can see, Haus Kinder is an home and baby brand. In German, actually, Haus means home and Kinder means baby. So at the very top of the website, you see there are two segregation where I can search specifically, shop specifically for baby or shop specifically for home. So Haus Kinder recently had their whole brand refresh where they updated their website and added some new products as well. So as you can see, they offer a variety of products on their website, and they also have Kalki as their brand ambassador now, which perfectly aligns with their brand vision since Kalki recently became a mother as well. So they connected with Gupshup to have the same refresh across other channels as well, because their customers were on WhatsApp, so they wanted to reach out to people on WhatsApp, saying, "Hey, we are back with the new brand and we have some new products lined up as well." So that's how and Gupshup enabled support, marketing support as well as commerce for them right on WhatsApp. So, but uh, how do customers discover their storefront on WhatsApp? So as you can see, there are a lot of ways. First of all, you can see a WhatsApp icon right at the bottom where customer can click in, and this will directly take to them WhatsApp. There are also a few other ways we can I'll quickly walk you through, which is they can, as seen first as website, they can have an embedded pop up there. There are something called as ads that click to WhatsApp. So Facebook has a specifically ad design which you can have on Facebook and Instagram and other places as well, which on click will directly take to the WhatsApp of the business. You can also have in-app web WhatsApp widget, which will click to WhatsApp again. And of course, you can have QR codes. So Haus Kinder in particular, when they deliver something, they also attach QR codes there so that people can then scan the QR code and reach out to them directly in WhatsApp. Similarly, you also have short links as well as phone IVR. So since this is covered, let me quickly jump right directly into the demo. Just bear with me while I switch from my desktop to my phone. And we can begin the demo. So this is how Haus Kinder's store looks like on WhatsApp, right? So imagine I'm a customer who has shopped with Haus Kinder for like 2 or 3 months ago, right? And now now Haus Kinder, since they have had a brand refresh, they want to reach out to me, saying, "Hey, since we have had a WhatsApp store live now, and for this special occasion, we have a discount of buy one get one free." So as a customer, I see this message on my WhatsApp and I see a start shopping button, right? That's interesting to me. I'll click on start shopping. So right after I click the start shopping button, I have the segregation similar to their website where we have tried to exactly replicate what their brand image is on the website. So today I am interested in home products. I'll click on home. Right after I click on home, I see a list of, I can see here are home essentials, and when I click on home essential, I'll see a list of all the categories and different type of products which they have. So here, one of this is particularly interesting, which is Kalki's favorite. So I did not see that this before on their website. So I want to check this out, right? I'll click on Kalki's favorite, and this gives me a multi-product message which Pavan was talking about. So as you can see, this is a multi-product message where you have 16 items. I can click on view items. This opens up a whole scrollable interface where I can scroll and view different type of items, right? So, and at this, so maybe I want details for one of the items, right? So I can click on any of the product and then go to the details page. So as Pavan was showing, we have a message business button as well as add to cart button. But I'll like to see more details here. So I can click on read more. Oh, so okay, I also know the size now. So 100 cross 90, which is good, which is perfectly my requirement. I can also maybe head over to their Shopify page if I want to see more details. But this looks pretty good to me. I can also add multiple images here. At the moment, we only have one image. I'd like to add this to cart, right? So I'll just on a click of a button, I can add this to cart. Now, similar to what any shopping experience looks like, along with the bedsheet, I also will need pillows, right? So this pillow looks interesting to me. Either I can again go back and check the description and details, but I am pretty convinced that I want to kind of buy this. So I may total, and you can also type in a message, or I can also go back to my chat and maybe try some other, browse some other category and add this to my cart as well. But at this point, this is exactly what I want to buy. I have a question, right? So I just have a question. Can you deliver this by Friday, right? So I can just type in my questions here as well, and I'll send my cart to Haus Kinder. So once you send your cart here, the business receives the cart, and as you can see, I get a quick summary. Hey, this is what your cart looks like right now, right? You have one of the bedsheet and you have 2 pillow covers, and there's the total amount. Shall we create a payment link? Yeah, sure, definitely. So at this point, we have created a checkout link. I can click on this link. This will essentially take me to their Shopify checkout page, where I can fill in my details and order the orders. I place the order, right? So, but here I would like to emphasize that like Haus Kinder specifically wanted their orders to flow via Shopify, but we can also have a WhatsApp checkout experience, which Pavan talked about, where we have a payment link in the chat itself, and then the person can click on pay, choose any UPI app, and place the order right here itself. But the customer interaction does not end here. For example, I just placed an order, but I realized that I need a different kind of pillow, right? So I can just say hi again at the same place where I completed my whole shopping experience, right? And right at the very top, as you can see, I get a greeting from Haus Kinder again, and I have 2 buttons now. So I start shopping and contact us. So contact us directly allows me to interact with their experts and have any of my questions answered, where this can be product related, this can be order related, or anything in specific, right? So I can click on contact us, and this will essentially connect me to their expert. So, but for now, I think let's not disturb their experts, right? So they're already busy with some customers. Uh, but so from a perspective of, you have seen how the shopping experience looks now, right? So from what's next and what's coming to this bot, I will quickly show you what we are adding to the bot in coming weeks. So a person saying hi, I can again a similar experience of browse categories. But now, let's say I specifically know what I want, right? So, for example, I know that I need to see some towels, so I can just quickly type here. Can you show me some towels? And send in this message. So once I do that, this is our NLP, which recognizes the intent as what is the customer actually asking for. And as a result, I directly get a multi-product message. So without the hassle of browsing through categories, if a customer is a high intent buy, right? I know exactly what I want to buy. So I can directly go here. And as you can see, you have results specifically for towels, and these are arranged in a chronicle order. I mean, the best matching is you have at the top, and the other products as well you have at the bottom. So I can also see something like, muslin blankets is one of the best sellers of Haus Kinder, which is for small kids. So let's say somebody wants that, right? So I can also say, do you have muslin blankets? So what this does is, again, it will go through our NLP. Our NLP recognizes the intent. The person is asking to show me some muslin blankets. So at the very top, you have muslin blankets. But apart from that, you have also also other products as well, which closely are related to the particular product which customer is looking for. So yeah, this is what is coming to Haus Kinder's website Haus Kinder's WhatsApp store in a week, right? So I think that was about the demo, and we can I'll switch back to desktop quickly so that we can look at what are the performance and what are the since Haus Kinder have been very early adopters of our performance features, and we have already seen very good results from them. So let's look at the results, right? So to recap, what Gupshup provided, Haus Kinder was, we provided product discovery, engagement, and support, and WhatsApp. So marketing, first use case was marketing. For example, it can be click to WhatsApp ads by clicking WhatsApp or via WhatsApp promotional messages. So the right side, which you see, which is start shopping button, is actually what we saw right now, right? Similarly, you can also send out many promotional messages when you're having, for example, they're having a big offer, so they can send out promotional messages like that. Pavan will, this is how Haus Kinder leveraged our products. Pavan will talk more about how in general across industries and how other customers can also leverage these products, right? Then obviously we have the commerce bot, which is native WhatsApp features. And as you guys saw, it's very convenient and it's right there on the WhatsApp where the customers are. And finally, you also have the classic customer support use case, because people want to talk with their brands as they talk to their friends. So you can you can at any time send them a message and they can then get back to you when they are available. So what are the results we are seeing? So to give you a very short glimpse of result, we are seeing like 120% month-on-month increase in revenue on WhatsApp with Haus Kinder. So they have been live with us for 2-3 months, and we are seeing a very huge impact. They're seeing a very huge impact on their WhatsApp sales, right? Because of the commerce features as well as all the promotions which they are doing. So if you compare this to other channels, for example, email or SMS, which they used to run campaigns on previously, so that did not have much traction. WhatsApp has like more than 95-97% of open rate, as well as WhatsApp like now accounts for a good chunk of their revenue as well, which compared to email and SMS, which is growing day by day. And we are very confident, like with the coming new features, which I show you, this we'll see very positive impact. And we're excited to work with you as well to see what kind of impact we can bring. So that's all from my side. I'll hand it over to Pavan back so that he can take you where are what different use cases and industries can this be applied to. Pavan,
Sure.
back to you.
Thanks, Prince. I would request you to keep your slides, sharing the slides. Thanks.
Sure.
Thank you, Prince, for the live demonstration of Haus Kinder. I really like how you can not just browse the catalog, but also check the product details and complete the purchase and the overall checkout seamlessly, right? That's a very good takeaway. So before we go to the use cases which Prince just brought about, we have one more poll question. Alan,
Yes,
over to you.
I'll just do that.
Yeah.
Great. So here's our second poll.
Awesome. Thanks. Okay. So did we just talk about all this? Okay, great. So what does it read? Which of the following features are available for commerce on WhatsApp? Catalog ingestion, FAQs, payments, and do we also have an other option? Great. That's great. Great. I think we see some great responses. I think we have quite an engaging audience today. Awesome. That's great. I think we can maybe close the poll, Alan.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go.
Go. Great. All right. So these are the results. I think 85% say all the above, which is perfectly fine. Alan, are there any takeaways for our audience? Great. Awesome. I think this covers what we were looking to summarize in the demo, and also what WhatsApp commerce brings to you. We will also touch upon a little bit about the use cases which Prince was talking about, right? So let's dig into it. So let's start with pre-purchase. So today, Prince, can you move to the next slide, please? Yeah, thanks. So today, users want to hear from their favorite brands in more ways than before, right? I'll go through some use cases where some of the business have leveraged WhatsApp to send proactive notifications to people that opt in to receive them, right? So let us take an example of an e-commerce company. What is the kind of notifications they can send? It can include product queries, sharing promotions and coupons, recommending relevant products, and also sending out automated delivery updates. So these messages, right, are personalized to the specific person, which are based on the recent purchases or the recent engagement with the business, right? That's how it works. So next slide, let's talk about the purchase part. Now that we have the customer, how do you engage the customer better? and also nudge them towards a purchase, right? That's what is important at the end of the day. So some powerful use cases here can be, you can send a visual of items abandoned in the cart by the user and send the link to the customer directly to the cart to complete the purchase, right? Also, it can also act as a proactive assistant. For example, let us consider a case of a food delivery company, which can send a customized order alert for a customer who has not placed an order in a while, right? This can also enable cross-selling based on the customer's previous purchase. So finally, let's talk about the post-purchase part, right? So the work of delivering a great customer experience does not stop with purchase, as we all know. WhatsApp enables your business to offer a great post-sale support experience to your customers. I think Prince was talking about it in the customer support slide. So this can include your order or delivery tracking, collecting customer feedback to understand the overall experience, right? So from a user experience standpoint, a key advantage of all this is that a customer does not need to navigate through a website or an app to find all these features, but can access them instantly over a chat on WhatsApp where all your customers are. So that's right. There's a key takeaway from this. So as we move on, as we round up, Prince, can we move to the next slide, please? We would like to talk a little bit about what we do at Gupshup, a leading conversational engagement platform. We enable businesses to engage, interact, and transact with their customers over messaging anytime and anywhere. We also provide a single messaging API for 30 plus channels, WhatsApp being one of them, which you just heard about, and along with a bot building platform, right? So this is what we do, and hope you enjoyed this presentation. And all right, that we wind up the presentation here, and I will pass it on to Alan for the live Q&A. Alan, over to you.